born in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, which is in the eastern part of the state. Um, During segregation, I was born in 1955. What's interesting about my experience is that I was at the beginning of the civil rights movement. I remember growing up in my hometown where there were white and colored restrooms, specifically at the bus station, train stations. I remember a particular restaurant. It was Josh Bullock's barbecue restaurant, in which my brother and I, or my family, could not go into. There was a special room that you would enter, order your food, and then you would take it away and eat at home, because people of color, African Americans, could not eat in those restaurants. So I remember that specifically. My brother and I helped integrate the schools in our community. Back in the early 60s, we were not perceived as civil rights advocates. It was just as much that we wanted to attend the closest school to our home. What I remember out of that is that my mom asked the teachers and the principals to hold her kids to the same standards that they held all the other kids. And at the time, I didn't think that was an amazing conversation. But now that I am a father, and I look back retrospectively at what she did, if you think about it, my mom was born during the steep part of segregation, where she was always taught that as an African American, she wasn't smart enough or good enough to be in the company of whites. And there she was at a school talking with a white principal and two white teachers, saying that she is holding them accountable for making sure that my brother and I had the best in education. So those are my early experiences in the civil rights area. My parents never really dictated to us what we could be. They always said is, all we expect you to do is work hard to be the best that you could be. From the standpoint of dreaming what you could accomplish, often during my career, I was either the youngest, or as I call it, the darkest person who had ever held the role. And so I didn't have a role model per se, because there were no others who were in the positions that I had. I am in the Minorities in Cable Hall of Fame. I was one of the first African American general managers of a cable company in the United States. So there are some unique experiences that I've had growing up and in my professional career.